that simple with us. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah, but shout out Charlotte, man. Like everything you say, it took us in. And I really appreciate just from growing up as parents being able to make that decision. You know what I'm saying, and be willing to go through whatever it is. You got to start. You got to get whole new jobs. You got to start from here again, start from scratch,
from nothing.
From nothing.
All the friendships they built.
And I mean, and speaking of building, again, it says a lot to be able to come down here and create such a connection with the city of Charlotte, being that Jay nominated for Artist of the Year. You know what I'm saying? New Artist of the Year. New Artist of the Year. Yeah, my bad. Let me correct that. That's not what anybody said.
Yeah, working on it.
New Artist of the Year. You know what I'm saying? Right. The fact that you guys were able to create such a dynamic clothing brand, like it's very, very not only innovative. It's so many words to describe it. Like, let's just talk about what you guys got coming up. Like, Cancer Society.
Yeah, that's a huge deal. The reason being, I'm gonna keep it short, is because it's bigger than us. And we've always, when I designed the brand, it never was about, we come from a fashionable state in the city. We like our clothes. I came from a dressing era. I wanted fashion, but bigger than that, I wanted to mean more than just us. So, because the first job I got here that resonated with me more is that my first job here was at the men's homeless shelter. So that gave me a real perspective.
You know what? I think my bad. Let me rewind real quick because like before I get into ugly, as y'all can see it everywhere, it's on the hat, on the shirt. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got it on. Before I get into that and what it means, let's take it back. Let's go back to the music, because would I be wrong if I said music helped keep your family together through your process, from the transition to New Orleans to here?
Everything for us, because that's part of our culture. Like, jazz was born in New Orleans, so all of them could resonate with this is that Reg come from a musical background with his family. His whole family was musicians, pretty much from great uncles, grandfathers, till his uncles now and cousin, which is Box a Million. Shout out Box. And Jay, he lived in an area where the birth of jazz was near the Sixth Wall. So that's the soul of New Orleans: music, food, and drinking. That's our spirit. That's our spirit. So yes, when we got out here, music was something I always was, because I'm a hip hop baby. My son even said, I can see Mick gonna be sitting there 70 years old, still sitting in the stand watching us perform. Yeah, yes I will.
When you say music is in our culture, what is it about, the New Orleans, like, might as well, what is it about the people in New Orleans because when I see it on TV, like, what's the TV show, the HBO TV show, I want to give them a shout out, Tremaine? Something like that. That's in New Orleans, right? Yeah. And they be going down the street with the bands and all of this shit, and if I'm not mistaken, y'all do the same for like funerals and shit like that too.
We celebrate life and death.
Yeah.
So what's up with that? Like, was that something that, like, because I know, of course, when you born into something, you don't even question it. You just grow up doing it. That's a fact. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if your people was just killers, you would just grow up and be a killer. You know what I'm saying? Killer,
like, man, whatever.
You feel what I'm saying? So I understand that part, but like, do you guys have? I'm sure y'all have some information as to where it originated from. Like how did that become?
It's all crazy because New Orleans is a melting pot of like Caribbean, so they dance when they celebrate. Indians, they dance when they celebrate. So mixed with our dialect comes from the Louisiana Purchase of like the French overtaking, the Louisiana Purchase. So all that culture mixed together with a lot of Caribbeans. They dance and celebrate, Indians dance, and that's in our blood, and we can't help it. So that's just part of who we are. We celebrate no matter how bad it is either. And that's one thing about us. Our spirit is never, down. We don't let shit get us down too much.
Yeah, the music, man. It's like, yeah. I mean, like you say, just it comes from the roots of, like you say, the Indians.
Hindu.
Like you say, you got the French. Like growing up, you know what I'm saying. We'll say different things like, beaucoup. You know what I'm saying.
We never knew what that meant.
You know what I'm
when we were
saying?
kids.
But that's a French word. That mean a lot. Like we all knew in the hood, like to each other, we knew beaucoup. You know what I mean? A lot. Like you feel what I'm saying? But we didn't know that it was even French. You know what I'm saying? So like that's some shit.
I didn't know that shit was French, but I know that shit mean a lot.
Yeah, but that's French though.
That's French.
But we speaking French, not even knowing.
That's what this is.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
that's
just
basically what he
like you said,
means.
it's in our culture.
Yeah, it's in the culture.
Yeah.
Boy, you got buku more than me, boy.
Yeah.
It's like a double negative.
Yeah. We
More,
you know that dialogue, bro.
Yeah.
What do you want me to say?
Street school, grandma.
Street school.